What's going on, champs and champettes? I hope you're all having a wonderful afternoon, day, night, whatever it might be, because in today's YouTube video, we'll be talking about the second hotfix update of v19.01, which is the final hotfix update for this update, because next week, we will officially be getting the v19.10 update. They'll add new cosmetics, new items, and a lot more stuff. So what's on the forecast for today? Well, it's none other than tornadoes, lightning, and the flare gun. So without further ado, let's start off today's video by talking about tornadoes and lightning strikes. Now, whenever you see a tornado start to spawn in, there's no reason to run the opposite way, because if you run into these tornadoes, you'll start to spin round and around the edge of it until you either choose to glide safely away, and if you choose this option, you'll be able to use glide or redeploy, or until the tornado gets tired of you spinning around it and literally spits you out of it, sending you hurling. Now, if the tornado decides to spit you out, as far as I'm aware, you actually won't have the glide or redeploy option that you would have if you just went out of it yourself, but you will still not take any fall damage or anything like that, so you'll still be able to live from a fall in a tornado. And something similar has to be said about dark clouds forming around the island, because you don't really have to flee from those either. That's right, we're talking about thunderstorms. Sure, lightning from the thunderstorms may deal a small amount of damage to you if you actually get struck by this, and it will cause stuff around you to get caught on fire, but the power of this shock will actually give you a temporary speed boost. So let's say you want to actually go out there, you're the storm's coming towards you, the thunderstorm's right here, and you want to make sure you can get to the circle as fast as possible. You can do a few tricks in order to get struck by lightning, and then use that speed boost to boost your way into the actual circle. And now you may be wondering, well, what are these tricks? How can you increase your chance of getting struck by lightning? Well, there are two ways. The first one is to jump into a body of water underneath a giant cloud, or to reach the highest point of land nearby everything, because the thunderstorm will see you and strike you right away. Both of these things will actually increase your chances. However, once you've been struck by lightning once, it will not strike you again during that exact same thunderstorm experience. Now, other than natural disasters on the Fortnite island, we do have something that's been unvaulted for the first time in a while, and that is the flare gun. You can use this in order to either light tons of trees on fires to complete your milestone, or to actually shoot it in the sky and ping any enemies nearby, which makes me really want the shakedown feature to eventually return, but I guess this is the second best option. You'll be able to find flare guns in chests, on the ground, and from supply drops. And also, we have the weird return of Wild Weeks just in the middle of this update for no reason. We have the Tornado Week officially running right now until January 17th at 9 AM Eastern Time, where during this whole entire week, you'll have a higher percentage chance of encountering tornadoes around the island. It's kind of just a way for us to actually experience the new weather effects, especially with tornadoes already being rare with this higher percentage as it already is. And of course, tornadoes and lightning strikes are not in competitive playlists, but the flare gun might show up in competitive playlists in the near future based on them evaluating it for the next 2 weeks. So right now it's not in there, but it could show up a little bit later. But with that said, if you enjoyed today's little news refresh, consider subscribing and support the content I create, and I'll catch you champs and champettes tomorrow with another YouTube video. Peace out.